Thank you for joining us. I'm Michael Morris, and this is the 2014 Dodge Grand Caravan with the SXT trim level and the 30th anniversary package. Yes, sad but true, the minivan is officially 30 years old. And while some people may think the Grand Caravan is starting to show its age, it's really more about functionality and features than it is about glitz and glamour, because this is no flash dancer. It's basically a people hauler, and it's designed for that, and it does that quite well. It has V6 power under the hood. We happen to be rolling on some really nice 17-inch aluminum wheels that are available. We've got power sliding doors that are available. We've got power windows in those side sliding doors that are available, and a ton of features on the interior. Under the hood of our 2014 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT, we're going to find the 3.6 liter V6 engine with variable valve timing. Now, this engine is rated to produce 283 horsepower along with 260 pound-feet of torque. It is backed by a 6-speed automatic, so the EPA is going to rate it at 17 miles per gallon in the city and 25 out on the highway. So this is not going to be your weekend racer. It is a people hauler, hauls the camping gear and the kids. And when properly equipped with the optional towing package, it is rated for a trailer of 3,600 pounds. Getting into the driver's space of our Dodge Grand Caravan, we're going to find a lot of the nice features that people have come to expect from a Caravan, particularly if you're talking about the 30th anniversary model. We've got a two-tone color scheme with some nice bright black acrylic type trim. It goes along with our chrome. Easy to reach door handles, doorknobs, nice padded armrests with some large stitching. Got plenty of controls that are easy to reach for the driver. We're looking at the gauge package for the driver. Very clean, very simple gauges, white with red outlines, makes it very easy to read, particularly at night. This lights up really well. So we've got our tach, our temperature gauge, speedometer, and in the middle of this is where we've got our digital support screen. Now this is controlled from the thumb controls right here on the steering wheel. Again, these are large buttons, easy to reach and easy to identify. We've also got our cruise, again easy to see, and on the back side, like a lot of Chrysler vehicles, are where our audio controls are. Easy touch, easy out of the way. Then we've got our shifter. Now this is up here in the dash, so it's a little different. It's not down in the console. It's easy to use and it's easy to reach, it's just a little different. Coming over here to our center stack is where we're going to find our large monitor, and this is where we're going to find our Uconnect, our really nice, easy to use touch system. And we've got a lot of options here regarding the nav system, the map. Everything, as you can see, is very quick and very responsive and easy to touch. Coming on down, we're going to find a clean center stack here with the air conditioning vents and controls, as well as our dual zone climate controls here. It's easy to reach for both people. We've got heated seats here. We've got our rear locking door switch. And then we've got some power controls and our Blu-ray disc player down here. Again, this is all in the easy to reach area for the driver space as well as the passenger space. We've got some storage down here that's a little tough for the driver, but the passenger obviously can use it. Here's where we got some deep storage here. Got two 12-volt outlets here. Have our drink holders here in the middle. These are kind of adjustable because of the padding on them. Then we come back and we've got our deeper storage, coin slots, I guess, for toll roads. I don't know that many people use those much anymore. And again, we can see how we've got the clamshell design of the glove boxes over in the dash, and our large stitching and our leather and suede seat material. And again, another shot of the door panel with the two-tone color scheme. Our seats do have armrest, both driver and passenger. Makes it real nice and comfortable for a long haul. Again, this is a people hauler, and it's designed with features to do just that. From the vantage point in the second row seating, we can see that we've got some soft storage here behind the front seats. You can see we've got cup holders in the door panels, as well as some nice large handles to open the sliding doors with. We also have more sunscreens. Again, very family oriented, people oriented vehicle. As part of the family features in the Grand Caravan, for 2014, the 30th anniversary edition. Back here in between the second and third row on the side panel, we've got some controls that, you got to twist a little bit, but you can get to it from the second and the third row. So we've got an HDMI port right here. We've got our RCA type jacks. We've got a 12-volt power outlet. We've got some USB ports, and we've got a 110 outlet down here on the bottom. So all 5 of the back passengers have access to this. Now with the seats and the stow in the floor type seating, the interior can be configured a lot of different ways. And while this may look kind of strange, if you've got some really tall people that may want to sit in the third row without the second row in front of them, really gives them a lot of leg room. And I've seen this with some senior people that had a little difficulty getting in. They need a little more room. They need to carry a wheelchair, cane, etc. And this works out pretty good. Now the second row seating, stow and go, is down in the floor. And this is a little more of a two-handed project. But it basically starts with pulling open the door to expose all of the seat pieces. With the floor pulled back, there's a strap right here that you can use to pull the seat up and back, pushing it on down and lock it into place. Now this is pretty simple, and then you simply fold the back up, fold the headrest up, and the seat's good to go. With the seat back in place, we can see the large opening in the floor where the seat normally would store. But this is also a convenient place to put some dry storage if you need something while you're on the road and you got the seats up in place. To cover it, you simply pull the floor back down, fold it back into place, put the floor mats back in, and we're good to go. So there are a lot of different options and different ways to configure the seats. And from the third row, we can see how the second row sits and how it would be without having a seat if you need a little more access back here. We do have cup holders for the third row group. Got some dry storage. We've got some sunscreens that we can put up in place right here on the window as well. Now the third row seats do fold down into the floor as well, and you can see that there's a large area here that's down deep. It can be used for cargo whenever you've got the seats in place. Now to fold the seats down, it's a couple of steps here. Number 1, we're going to pull on this lever, release it. Number 2, we're going to pull on that. Number 3 releases the base, and then number 4 simply pulls it all back and it drops down into place. It's that simple. Now to put it back, we kind of reverse it. We've got our strap right here that we're going to pull back up into place. Again, we're going to go over here to number 2, pull it, and then we're going to pull the seat back upright, and we're back in business. Up on the roof of our Grand Caravan, we're going to find that there are no traditional roof rails with cross arms. We'd like to thank you again for joining us. I'm Michael Mars, and this week we've been putting some miles on the 2014 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT with the 30th anniversary package. We've got a lot of features on the interior that are people-friendly. DVD systems, dual zone climate, seats that fold down into the floor. We happen to be rolling on some nice 17-inch aluminum wheels, and we've got power under the hood with a V6. We don't have it, but it is available to have a towing package that'll allow this thing to pull 3,600 pounds. Combine that with the cargo on the inside, the people-friendly features that you can use to take the kids on a camping trip and pull the trailer at the same time, and the Dodge Caravan still has a place in the market. So if you're looking for a family-friendly vehicle or just a people-friendly vehicle, you might give the Dodge Grand Caravan another look. Thank you again for joining us. This is Michael Mars, reminding you to travel safe